Hey everybody, this is Glidercat and it's time to play. We are back on Angel Mountain, Farm Sim 22, 16 times map. Huge challenge. It gets 10 million liters of every product on the map and all the Old Man 102 mods. Getting off to a start here. Let's grab the cows. I think it's cows today. This episode, we'll get 3 loads of these. And then we have a lot to do. We've got the clover field has been harvested, and I'm waiting to see if that field is going to automatically replant itself. I believe it does. So we'll see. We're going to turn over the day. As soon as we get these 3 loads of cows, we'll probably sleep through the night and click over to November 2nd, and then we'll take a look. Right now on the clover field, I've got a worker. Actually, I need to kick on the worker. I just started the game. Taking up the grass swath that we've turned into hay. We managed to get I think close to 2 million liters of clover off of that field. And it looks like we're going to get 2 million liters of hay as well off that field. And that was all done kind of automated fashion. So that is super cool. In this episode, maybe we can buy one of the apiaries and get that started. That's going to get us honey and wax. Wax is used for crayons and some other stuff. And then honey, I think, is used. It's obviously used, I think, in some of the baked goods. Maybe even some of the cereal production. We'll have to see. But we can get that going. But yeah, let's keep our animal production up here. I think we're doing the Angus as usual. 6 at a time. We'll do 3 trips. I also have the soybean field has been harvested, and we're going to plow that thing over, put 1 application of fertilizer on it, and then I've got a worker doing mulching and plowing on that field, and then we need to plant it. I think that's going to be barley this time through. I want to make sure we're continuing to produce straw so we can make compost. Also on the compost front, we pulled so much clover off of that one field, 2 million liters. We can actually use that clover for compost as well. We could probably use the hay for compost if we need to as well too. So we'll see. We'll look at that. Don't think we're going to have problems there. I've not started on the sugar beet field. I did repair the sugar beet harvester we bought last episode. It was like $8,000 to repair that thing. It's just nothing. We bought that for half price. So that sugar beet harvester is just sitting waiting at our brand new field. That is field 45. Actually, you can see it there on the map. The harvester's sitting there. We'll get that going as soon as I can free up some tractors. We need a tractor to work as a worker to empty that harvester, and we'll see how it goes with the sugar beet. I think I also need to set up a farm silo out that way so we can dump the sugar beet local to the field as it's being harvested. And then other thing we need to do, boy, there's just a lot going on. Oh man, we need to think about setting up auto drive routes to bring our oxygen and hydrogen way over from the refinery up to the main farm area here. I did buy the water tower, kind of the big one you see right at the center of the screen here. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. And you just supplied hydrogen and oxygen and you get water out of it. We have a water tower right here that's free water. So it's kind of strange. But we'll use that to generate water. The 10 million liters that we'll save up, we'll do that by using hydrogen and oxygen. But yeah, I'd like to set up an automated route for that because, man, it's a long trip to the refinery. It's way on the left side of the map. We also have a bunch of plastic that needs to be brought into Mammoth Mill and or sold. And I did sell some to, of all places, the oil press building and got some pretty decent money for it. So we might do more of that as well. Yeah, so much to do. Here's our first load. I'm going to get 2 more loads, and then I will meet you back here. Looks like I'm stuck here. Let's close this up. Yeah, I'll meet you back here. We'll pay off our debt, and then we'll maybe turn the day over to the next day and get started getting our workers back up and running on the fields that we need to process. I'll see you back here in 1 minute. All right, here's our last load of cows for this episode. Let's drop this off here, and then we'll take a look at the animals and just see how they're doing. Should be pretty good. Everybody should be doing pretty good. We got to be getting close to 100, if not more. Take a look here and unload these guys. All right, we can pop this guy away. Really want to get a new truck soon. Hopefully we can do that real soon. We're starting to bring in cash a little bit faster. Go ahead and close these doors. And let's take a look at the animals. Yeah, 50, 80, what is that, 90? Yeah, 136, something like that. Not bad. They've got plenty of hay. So we're in good shape there. And we have some that are actually worth some money. I don't think we're going to actually sell them for a good long time. I think we're going to turn them into steaks. Unfortunately, I think we're going to turn them into steaks and stuff. But we'll wait until we definitely want them to start reproducing. So it's going to be a ways before they do. These are the most mature ones we have, it looks like. And they're only 11% of the way there. So it's going to take a while. And then this whole cow barn does not have any cows that produce milk. So that's how we're able to get away by using just hay and still having 100% productivity. We'll set up another cow barn with dairy cows, hopefully pretty soon, because now that we have sugar beets and we can make sugar, getting milk production and butter, that kind of stuff is going to be necessary for us to get our bakery up and running. And then on the sheep side of the house, what do we have? Almost, what is that? 78, 80, 90, 91, maybe 91 sheep. They're actually starting to produce wool. Not a lot of wool, but there's a little bundle of wool sitting out here. Here's our sheep. Let's take a look. A whole bunch in here. There's a cool mod, an animal mod that gets you baby animals too. Yeah, not a lot of wool here. What's it say? 58 liters. 58 liters. So it's going to be a while before we can make fabric and clothing, but we'll keep chipping away at it. All right, let's pay off our little bit of debt. We do that pretty much every episode. Someday we'll be able to do more than 20 grand at a time, but let's repay 20 grand. It gets us to 6.9 million in debt. Speaking of financial issues, there's some stuff I want to buy. We look at the market here. We have this Amazon planter or cedar. This is like half price. And this is worth getting because we are on a 16 times map. We're going to need more than one cedar, and we could potentially save ourselves 100 grand if we can manage to pick this up. We have the money to do it right now, but I have other things I want to buy first. There's also kind of a decent tractor here. It only is 225 horsepower. I'd like to have most of our tractors have 300 horsepower. At least to start, get a bunch of tractors that have 300 horsepower because those ones can pull the plow and do the mulching at the same time. These ones that are smaller, like under 300 horsepower, are going to struggle to do that. They can pull the fertilizers and the, seeders, all that kind of stuff, or not even the seeders, right? This guy takes 300 horsepower. So I'm going to hold off on that. We'll see if we become flush with cash before this thing disappears. Maybe we will pick it up just as another helper tractor. But anyway, this thing for sure, this cedar I would like to get. Let's go ahead and tick over to the next day. It's starting to get a little dark. Let's just do that. We'll run over to the farmhouse. Wherever you are, way back here. I do want to try and sell some plastic. Let's see. Let's get over here, sleep through the night, and we'll get our workers going on the fields. Boom. Let's go to 7 a.m. All right. Just still a little dark. We had $5,750 in loan interests. Not horrible for how much we have borrowed. But I'm going to tab my way over to our workers here. Might want to advance time. Let's get a little more daylight going here. We can see what we're doing. There we go. It's gradually getting brighter. That's probably good enough. All right, we'll stay at single speed. This guy is doing our mulching and plowing. And this is our soybean field. So we're over, it's our new field, field 25. And this has been harvested. All the soybeans are sitting in the silo there in the distance. I put down a layer of fertilizer. And now we're just mulching and plowing. Plowing just so we don't have to do weeds or deal with weeds. I realize I could turn that off in the settings, but we'll go with it this way. And I believe this one's on course play. So I'm going to set this guy just to get back to work. Because this is the slowest field work there is in our current setup. Okay, let's tab over. There's our animal trailer. Don't need the combine. That's all cleaned and repaired and gassed up for the next effort. This guy is on his way to potentially go get plastic. I'm going to leave them there. Tree harvester, and maybe we'll do that later. This guy's getting ready to plant. Let's do it. I think we can just use a normal helper on this. I've got the seed set to barley. Let's open this guy up and just have a normal helper start seeding this field. This will probably become our grain field for a while. And then our field straight ahead. Which one is that? 28. That's got wheat on it. Once we harvest that wheat, we're going to put poplar there. So let's just get a normal helper here. And this should put down the second application of fertilizer. And then I think all we'll need to do after this stage is roll it. And then we're done until harvest time. If I'm not mistaken. We'll take a look. Close enough. I may have missed a tiny little row. But I'm just going to let that go. Let's take a look at the map and see what it shows us as far as field prep. It should come up as mostly mulch. The map is loading. Okay, if I turn on mulched, wait for the map to load. You can see it's all fertilized single stage. It's mostly mulched. There's our plow doing its thing, doing the mulching. And then our new guy, we're getting needs rolling. So that'll be the last stage. And this should show as 2 levels of fertilizer. I'm going to turn off mulch. I'll turn off needs rolling. And we should see a dark blue line once this loads in. Yep. So we'll be in good shape there. Just need to roll. That's one of our New Holland tractors doing this, right? Yep. Okay, that's all good. Let's tab. This is our helper that is taking the windrowed hay off of our clover field and dropping it into that silo there. So this one is on auto drive. Boy, he's going to need maintenance here soon too. I turned off the auto refueling everywhere I could. I may have missed a tractor or two. We'll take a look and see. We'll try and keep an eye on that. But we want to provide our own fuel now that we're making it ourselves. So this one, I believe, is auto drive. And then I need to do horseplay as well. And that helper's going to take all that off the field. If I jump out here, I think that's our other, is that our other New Holland? Yeah, that's our other New Holland tractor. But if you look at the silo, look at this. We just had it. Clover, 1.327 million. And I've already taken a bunch of it out of here, took some to the main farm, and actually sold some. We get about almost 20 grand, or right around $20,000 for a full trailer full of clover over at the farmer's market. So I sold some of it. Then you can see the hay is at 1.8 million. I haven't taken any hay out of here. And then we have grass left over from a long time ago. 8,000 liters. We're probably going to need to set up an auto drive route to take this material out of the silo and either bring it to our main farm or, again, maybe sell some of that clover. We'll see. That's going to be later. All right, let's keep tabbing. We saw this guy. He's doing his thing. You're doing your thing. There's another tractor or two that I'm wondering where they disappeared to. Where are you? I wonder if I lost. There it is. So this was the little used tractor that we bought. I upgraded the engine. It's only 200 and let's see, like 201 horsepower. It's this guy. Yeah, 201 horsepower. We bought this used. Like I said, I upgraded the engine. I upgraded the wheels. And just to have fat wheels with weights. And this guy's been helping out with fertilizing. So let's move this somewhere central. How's that thing looking? Pretty dirty. I did put a power washer over here. Let's clean this up, put it away. Tractor doesn't look that dirty, but this fertilizer spreader, boy, is pretty caked on here. Looking better already. Awesome. We can run this through maintenance as well. That's going to be, I think, on this side. No, that's going to be the fueling side. Go here. I brought the maintenance trailer over here from the mining area. We're going to be buying more of these, I think, and distributing them around. So let's repair this for $35 and the tractor for $70. That probably didn't even need to be done. Then let's find a place to park this. How about over here? Now this trailer, or this tractor, wonder if we could get this going on sugar beets. Can it pull a load of sugar beets? Probably can. Thinking about that. We'd probably want to get the flat loader to haul this over there. That guy's doing the plowing. We have a helper bringing in grass. Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm going to hook up to, not a forage wagon. Do I have two forage wagons here? I do. Nope. This second one is just a normal trailer. Let's hook up to this. And maybe we can get the sugar beet harvest underway. I could either drive this over 32 miles an hour. Let's get the flatbed. Might save us a little bit of time. I looked at some new semi trucks between episodes and tested some out on a different map. And I have some picked out that I'd like to get. We just need to raise more cash. But yeah, let's see if we can bring that tractor and that trailer over to the sugar beet field. Like I said, the sugar beet harvester is sitting there ready to go. Fueled up, fully repaired. So it'd be nice to get that going. We'll need to put down a silo, a farm silo somewhere near that field. All right, there is the sugar beet harvester just waiting to be deployed. And here we are at our field. Let's take a look. We want to place down a farm silo out here somewhere, and I just need to think through which side and where we want to put that. Let's take a look at the bigger map. So we're up here on 45. We've got sugar beets ready to harvest. All right, so here's field 45. I'm guessing we're going to keep this sugar beets for a good long time. We're going to sell, or we're going to process our sugar beets into sugar right over here. One of these things, right? There's the sugar building right there. Sugar factory. We need to buy that. But where do we want to put our farm silo? We have this huge field 47. It's going to be a long time probably before we can buy that. But maybe we just put the farm silo, just trying to think about auto drive and all that kind of stuff. We've got the train track kind of coming through this way. Boom. And so I'd kind of like to have a silo on the other side of the train tracks, just in case we have an issue with auto drive. So I'm looking at, eventually we're going to buy all these fields. We're going to want workers to empty combines and put them in a local silo so we can keep, production going. So I imagine we're going to have a silo over on this side somewhere. So here, for these 3 fields, it's either going to be... I'm wondering if we should put it right here. So we empty the combine for all 3 of these fields. 1, 2, 3. Maybe it should be a little more towards the middle of these 3 fields. What about right where we're at? We could put kind of a field silo here, and that could serve 44, 45, 46, and maybe even 47. 47 is so huge. Let's do it right. Yeah, let's put one down right where we're at. So somewhere in this corner. Construction silos. We've been using... I think this one reliably works for us. Which way are we going to harvest this field? Before I place it, which way? It looks like we have more room on these sides, so we're probably going to go side to side, right? Let's check the other side of the field if we can. Yeah, that looks like there's more width going this way. So these guys are going to go side to side. Maybe up here somewhere. Land is not owned by me. Overlaps with another object. And is not owned. Guess we're going to be over the path. We could always move the path a little bit. That's kind of working, right? How far back can we go? Right there. Let's do it. Boom. Okay, now we got a place to store our crop. Again, I think we're going to go this direction. Can get out of that view. Now let's get this guy off the back of the flatbed here. And we'll set up the worker auto drive course. That's that. Unstrap. Hop out. Back this guy off. Move this one out of the way here. This is going to be our helper. Let's set up an auto drive course. A little one, just a tiny little loop here. I think we'll do it here. Let's bring up the auto drive. And we'll go into record mode. Record. One more click. Boom. And then we're on field, what, 45. So let's call this one, is it here? Field 45. Wait. Okay. Insert target name. Huh. Edit target. Rename. Okay, that should be 45 weights. Does it show? Oh, I think I renamed. Did I rename a different point here? Let's see. Let's try this again. Yeah, I think that was what I was supposed to do. Okay. What was that? That was field 25 weight. So let me rename this. Edit the selected target. Yeah, I think this is 25. Okay, rename that back to where it was, and then I'm going to click this one. That's to reinsert the current target name. This is F45. Wait. That looks better. All right, that's where I want the little helper to wait. And now we need to go empty off at that silo. Loop around. And then we're kind of supposed to go way past the silo before we name the node. So that node, this will be field 45. Well, now I just need to close this loop. Always a little tricky with the camera. Okay, that looks good. Gonna click this node, connect up, boom, turn off the recording. And now we've got our little course, and this guy, get off of edit mode. And let's set you to pick up and deliver, load, unload combine. That's what we want. Wait at 45. And then unload at the 45 silo. Unload combine. I think we can turn this guy on now. Boom. He'll go up to his spot. And should just wait there. Now we need to get to harvesting. And we'll need a course play course for this. And we actually want to start this guy at the far side of the field. Let's drive down that way. I'm setting things up always to work furthest away from the silo, then kind of working our way towards the silo. That way I can get other workers to follow this or do the field work that comes after the harvesting, and they won't collide with these guys while they're still working. Let's drive down to the other side, and then we'll get a course play course going and see if we can get this going. Man, did we get a great deal on this harvester, and we got it at the right time. Man, it was like perfect. Came out perfect. All right, so let's see if we can get a course play course the way we want it, to start down here and to finish down at that end. Sometimes it takes more than one try to do this. Let's give it a shot. Boom. Great job. Course play field work. Field position is here. Target position here. We're going to go kind of that direction. We'll see if that helps. Course generator. I guess take all the defaults here. We don't need head rows and things. We got lots of room between the fields on this map. Generate the course. What do we get? We have start over here and stop. Whoops. How come I'm not able to move the field all of a sudden? There we go. Stops over there. That's good. Perfect. Just the way I want it. So now we got to save this course. So we'll go into this one. And we need a folder for field 45. Oh, we have one. This is an old field. This is an old, these are some courses that I created earlier when I was testing out this map before I started the series. They're probably still good, but we're not harvesting grain. We're harvesting potatoes. So we need a new course. We'll do save course. We'll choose this folder. And this one's going to be field 45 beet harvest. How's that? Maybe do harvest beets. Keep it consistent. Harvest beet. Boom. Okay, so now we have the course saved. It's already loaded, I believe. And now let's line this guy up and see what we get. I'll bring up the course play little menu here. Keep your fingers crossed. This should work. I hope it works. I'm just going to hit the play button. See what happens. This guy's going to unfold. Oh, not much unfolding involved at all with that. All right, we're harvesting sugar beets. Oh, man. That is awesome. I'm happy to see that. So we'll let this guy go for a bit, and we'll go run an errand. What I want to do, and then we'll check and make sure that our worker is emptying and filling up the silo. Okay, tabbing through. This guy's still working, doing its thing. This is what I want. Let's go. What I want to do is go raise some cash. And I think we can do it with plastic. I'll show you what I'm thinking. If we go to productions and down to our refinery, you will see I've got a bunch of plastic, 500,000 liters of plastic. Got a bunch of hydrogen and oxygen. We'll need to get to that maybe next episode. But I got a bunch of plastic here. We're using that to make sacks over at the Mammoth Mill, right? So Mammoth Mill's actually got 500,000 sacks. And where's the plastic? It's got a fair amount of plastic. We could put more in Mammoth Mill for sure. But I want to raise money. And if we look over at the prices, plastic is a ways down. I won't scroll past it. It's easy to scroll past. There it is, plastic. $500 at the oil press. Now the price is going down. I got a better price earlier. That is still really good. And I've been hauling that plastic with this trailer. It doesn't want to stack. So what I want to do is buy a new trailer and see if we can get more product loaded into it. And that may help us when we're selling the produce and every other palletized item. So let's pull this guy. Maybe just to the end of the grass here. Then we'll park it, this trailer. We'll still use this for moving vehicles around. I'm going to park this guy right here and head to the dealer, and there's a new trailer I want to buy. We have enough cash for it. We still have our little plow here for field 1, and we have our tree planter here. Let's go into the shop, and I'm going to go actually into these packages. Universal auto load. And I want this guy right here. Hopefully, trailer can be used to transport your pallets. Hopefully our pallets will stack better in here. Just looking to see what else we have available. Let's try this trailer. Hopefully. Customized. It'd be nice if we could have got it on sale. Let's do, yeah, no advertising. Main color. Oh man, I don't know about that. color is that? Goldhofer. I'll take it. Ooh, navy blue looks nice. I'll take this Goldhofer and then design color. How about that? Rim color is fine. Nothing else to really customize. 33,000, not bad. Let's buy it. Boom. Let's go take this over to the refinery and see if we can load this thing up with plastic. And then take a load of plastic over to the oil press. We haven't bought the oil press yet, so we can use it as a sell point. Load up. This is going to be a bit of a drive. I think the shortest way is going to be over here. I will meet you over there. It's way on the far left side of the map. I'll meet you there. All right, we're coming up on the oil refinery. See if we can get this trailer loaded up with plastic. Anxious to see how much fits. Hopefully more than 18 pallets. The little flatbed trailer takes 18 pallets and then it doesn't want to auto load anymore. So man, it'd be nice if this thing stored at least twice as much. But we'll see. There's our plastic. Let's go for 21 pallets to start. Hop in here. I'll do my Shift R. We getting anything? Oh, nothing. Shift R. We're on auto load, right? Oh man, that's a little concerning because I know I'm close enough. And we bought the auto load one. Yeah, nothing's happening. Open back door. Might need to do something like that. Let's try it. I thought we had to open the side curtain, though. Shift R, nothing. What if I lift these things in there just for the heck of it? I don't want to do this with each and every pallet, but I just want to try and see if these are going to stack first. One more maybe. Will you stack? Ooh, not sure these are going to stack. All right, open side curtain. Left Shift Z. Okay, now let's hop in. Can we auto load? Shift R. Okay, yep, they're going in. I can probably close the back door. Oh man, I'm really hoping these stack. It's not looking good though. Yep, it will not take any more. Oh man, that's a little disappointing. Let's see if I hand load them in. Does it do the same kind of thing? Yeah, it just kind of drops them. I can kind of fling some in there. Oh man, that's a letdown. I really thought we'd be able to load up more of these with this particular trailer. It must have something to do with the models for these different pallets. That's a bummer. But we can still make use of this trailer. It is the kind of more appropriate trailer to use other than the flatbed. I'm going to pack some of this stuff in here. All right, they're all in there nice, neat, and tidy. Let's close the back door. We'll close the side curtain. And then let's get out of here. We've got, what do we have? Will it show us? Let's see if I put straps. 128,000 liters. Not too bad. Not too bad. Bit of a drag because it is a long, long trip. It'd be nice if these stacked 3 high. Then we could get a lot done in one trip, but we'll have to make do. So yeah, I'm going to drive all the way down to the oil press. It's just on the other side of Angel Mountain, so we'll cut straight through. But I'll meet you at the oil press and we'll get these sold. And then we'll see how much money we have. We have other things we need to buy. And our workers are chewing through our cash. You can see how fast it's getting chewed through. In fact, I'm going to take a look and make sure the seeder is still doing his thing. Okay, yeah, he still has a lot of room to work. Eventually, he's going to catch up to the plow, and we'll have to pause him. And that guy's doing his thing. Let's make sure this guy is not being auto-repaired or fueled. Refueling and repairing is off. Let's just check the game settings for that. I'm pretty sure I turned those off. AI worker fuel is off. Seeds we are buying, fertilizer we're buying. So that's where the cash is going, right? For the seeds and the fertilizer. That's why we're chewing through the cash. I just want to make sure the beet harvester too. Ooh. Are we going to see the worker? Let's take a look. I want to make sure auto drive has the repair and fueling turned off. Yep. Refueling, no. Repairing, no. And then let's tab over and see if we can find our little helper. Should be driving over here. Well, you're not. And the reason is the sugar beet harvester, we need to set his auto drive to 45 weight just to establish the communication with the helper. Now this guy, yeah, going to make his way over there. Empty out the sugar beets. Good, good, good. This guy's doing his thing. We'll let him keep going. Okay, yeah. Now I'm going to go make my way over to the oil press. I will meet you there. All right, we're coming up on the oil press. Let's see what we get. We're at about 100,000. Rapidly declining due to our helpers. Let's pull in here. We're not going to have this sell point forever. As soon as we buy it, we won't be able to sell here. All right. Looks like it's emptying out. It looks like the pallets are not going to auto sell unless they're exactly straight up and down. So let's pull forward and then we'll pull these out. We'll make a note to try not to load them manually again. Of course, that guy's going to be in my way. I can get this guy to flip over. Looks like maybe upside down. Is it taking? Nope. There we go. That's one. All right, not bad. That was probably about 66,000, 70,000 because our workers are chewing back our profit a bit. But not too bad. Not too bad. This trailer, I think I'm not going to use so much. At least not for selling plastic. But we may make another trip actually with it just to raise some more cash. Let's get rid of that menu. Yeah, I think I'm going to head back over. I'm going to make another trip or two, and then I'll meet you back at the oil press. All right, we're heading back to the oil press here. I made a couple trips of plastic already. This will be our third trip. And you can see we've got $230,000 up in the top right. So we've managed to raise some cash. I did pause our seeder planting the barley. We'll have to go turn that guy back on. Let's let this thing kind of empty out. In fact, let's go turn that seeder back on. This guy. Just using a normal helper for this. And then there's our there's our worker. I think working to bring in the hay. That is a big job. Looks like he's got about 4 rows to go. Not too bad, but yeah, I think we brought in over 2 million liters of hay. We'll have to set up an auto drive course to get that brought in. I'm looking for my plow. There's our sugar beet. This guy should be going to fill up. Not sure what he's doing. What are you doing? He's got a full trailer. We should go empty at the silo. We may come back and see what's going on with that guy. All right, here is our plow and our mulcher. This guy is done. He's at the far side of the field. Let's go get this tractor repaired, fueled up, and washed off. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I think once we have this guy washed, we may go get the roller. I think that'll be the last step on this field. It won't need to be weeded since we plowed it. There's the seeder planting the barley. And here, let's pull over this way. We can do the power wash first. You can see our plow has lost a lot of paint. That's all right. We're not going to repaint it. Don't think I can get over to the other side. Get our tractor. And then the mulcher here, everything's looking better. There's a crop duster there in the distance. All right, that all looks nice and clean. Let's go ahead and put this back. And then we'll run this equipment through the maintenance trailer over here. I think maintenance, it's going to be on the far side, I think. Yeah, there's 16,000 just for that. I think it was just that field. I think this tractor was fully repaired. So, man, the maintenance is brutal. I'm not sure if having the economic difficulty set to hard is increasing the maintenance costs on us. Okay, those 3 are all back up in tip-top condition. Let's drop off this equipment. And then we'll swing back and refuel. Where's a good place to park this stuff? I guess maybe right here we'll do it. I'll drop off the mulcher first. Then back up a bit, drop off this plow. And we'll get some fuel, some of our own home-produced fuel. We'll use this guy for now for refueling, but eventually I think we're going to put in a big refuel tank. A 25,000 liter tank. This thing doesn't hold a whole lot. Got 1,797 liters left. We're going through it pretty fast. And this guy takes a little while to refuel too. Kind of cool. It's got a little generator running there. You can see the fuel ticking down, 1,700. I don't know if we tab off of this if it'll keep going or not. Let's Go empty the rest of that plastic out. Boom, we'll close the doors. That wraps up plastic sales for now. We're at $243,000 balance. We're getting close to having our seeding and fertilizing done on what was our soybean field. So hopefully the money will stop ticking down so fast. Let's tab over and see what's going on with our beet helper, if that guy has managed to fill up. Yeah, no, this is hay. There's our beet harvester. Okay, yeah, this guy finally came and dropped off his beets. That's all good to see. We'll get to maybe buying the sugar mill next episode. Okay, I'm going to turn off our little helper here, this stuff. And it looks like, I can't tell if this guy, no, he stopped refueling. Let's put that back on. You can see the fuel ticking down in the bottom left. We're going to buy more of these repair trailers. They're pretty handy for repairing out in the field. And I believe the harvesters, if they're not repaired, they bring in less crop. That's my understanding. So it's important to keep the equipment repaired. Okay, this guy's almost fueled up. There we go. So we can turn off the motor here. Boom. This guy's ready to do rolling, probably. I think we'll do that maybe next episode. What's left? What's left is I want to buy that cedar that we saw on discount. Oh, it's gone. I don't believe it. We just missed out. Oh, man, I'm upset about that. Really want to get that cedar. We have another tractor to consider here. It's okay. We don't need the cedar right away. Maybe we'll find another one, half price, but boy, I was really hoping to get that. Let's see. What do we have here? This looks like a low-end tractor too, right? 171 horsepower. And we can't even upgrade the engine. I don't think... I'm not as compelled for this. Oh, man, I'm disappointed. Oh, well. We'll be just fine. Tell you what, I'm going to wrap this episode here. Next episode, we got a few things competing for our time. Well, obviously, we'll go get sheep, I guess, next episode. Pay off 20 grand more in debt. We'll keep an eye on our fields. We know we need to roll the newly planted barley. So we'll get that going. And then eventually we're going to need to set up some auto drive courses. I may experiment with that on a different save before we do it. We set up some basic auto drive courses already, kind of one-way courses. But if the courses I want to set up, I need to learn how to do a two-way course, which means one little path, but vehicles can travel both ways because there's some narrow areas where we're going to want to set up auto drive courses, and I don't think I can have two lanes. I want to figure out how to do that before I do it on camera here. The other thing was we need to buy one of the apiaries. We can get that going. We might even buy another greenhouse or two. Since we couldn't buy the cedar, we've got a little extra cash. But we'll definitely buy an apiary, get some clover over there, get a truckload full of containers that are needed for that production line. We have some over at the carpentry mill, and we can get at least one apiary up and running. And then we also want to do, like I said, the sugar mill. There is a beet slicer trailer. Let's see if I can find it. It's a mod. Might be in trailers. It's called, I think, the Beets Ninja. And it's going to allow us to make cut sugar beet. Here it is right here. 51,000. And with the cut sugar beet, it works as a regular trailer too. It can haul all this stuff down below. bunch of stuff. Yeah, even the custom stuff off this map. I can even haul coal and stuff if I want. How many liters? 29,000 liters. This guy allows us to cut the sugar beet. And if we cut it before we put it into the sugar mill, I think we get better production, better numbers out of that. And we have plenty of sugar beet. Let's see how much is stored up already. Up near the top here, sugar beets. There's soybeans. We got 237,000 liters. Thought we would get more off that field. It's not a huge field, but that's something. I think we'll save this for pig food. We'll see. Oh, that's the other thing we can get going now that we have sugar beet. Here's sugar beet, 156,000 liters. Not bad. Look at hay, 3 million liters of hay. And we produce that, most of that in an automated fashion. I think about 600,000 liters of that we actually did the tedding by hand. I don't think we'll ever have to do that again in this playthrough. We have a ton. We won't have to do it by hand. We'll get more hay off that same clover field again. Grass is a little low. I think we'll manually harvest this between the fields and just scoop it up. We could also use that clover field. It drops grass swath. We don't have to turn it into hay. But man, yeah, there's a ton of stuff to do. Pigs. We could actually get going on pigs. We need a pig food maker. I think we might just use the one that's on the farm here. I think there's one right around the corner. TMR. We can mix TMR now. Our silage is just sitting there waiting for us. Got a little bit of manure, not a whole lot. I think we have an animal food production over here that we could buy. That's fertilizer. We'll probably buy that too. Seed production. We don't have a lot of grain. We don't have any grain yet. Where's the food? This is the soy milk. This one we're going to sell. That building. I don't think we need it. That's our grass dryer. We're probably going to sell this too. Yeah, grass is golden. Somewhere there's a... I thought there was a food. An animal food mixer. If not, we'll put one down. Maybe there isn't. Let's look at the map. I'm babbling here at the end of the episode. As has been known to happen. Let's see. Farmhouse, grass dryer, fertilizer station. That's the manure heap. Cow barn. We're going to put down another cow barn, right? For dairy cows. That's another thing we can get doing now that our silage is ready. Oh man, we just need to raise some cash. More cash to buy all this stuff. Drying mill. That's for our fruit. I don't see a food maker. We have a couple in our placeables. Let's take a look. Downloaded some mods. So the Angel Mountain map came with a couple here. There's a pig food mixer here. It looks okay, but it looks kind of goofy to me. There's a TMR mixer. We're not going to use the TMR mixer. I think we're gonna buy a mobile one and make it ourselves. Just for a little bit more realism if we can. And I thought I downloaded an animal food. Here it is. 40,000 US animal food. This allows us to make, TMR and pig food. But we'll probably just use it for pig food. This looks pretty sweet. This brick building. Kind of like the looks of it. It's a little on the big side. But what we could do... I can't sell this. The soy milk, we don't need to use that. It just produces regular milk, and we're going to get that from our cows. We could place this there, or... Yeah, we'll think about this for a future episode. Maybe... Yeah, maybe we take out that tree. That wouldn't be horrible. Pig food, it's kind of near where the cows are. And I don't think that would interfere with our emptying out the TMR, or emptying out the silage. and making TMR out of it. And then in this little island, I want another cow barn for our dairy cows. Oh man, so much to do. But we'll go pick it up next episode. For now, this is Glidercat saying thanks so much for watching. Let me know your hints and suggestions in the comments. Thanks to the few of you that have been giving the videos a thumbs up. I do appreciate that quite a bit. It's a teeny tiny channel just getting started. We never did get to horses either. Someday. But yeah, I will see you all in the next episode.